citizens, Chat Areas here. I'm back from touching grass. Been gone for a week, camping with family, and it was fantastic. I had a great time. It's actually a little weird being inside. So we go up to our property in Wisconsin and go tent camping, and it's roughing it. We cook out of the fire and go to the lake and catch fish and do all kinds of fun stuff. The kids caught a whole bunch of really good sized bass, so we filleted them for last night and fried them up over the fire. It was fun. So I'm probably not gonna be on too long tonight, but I thought I'd upgrade to the latest patch and check things out here. And double check the Polaris. Start getting some of that ready to go for some multi-crew later this week.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Bye.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's get that fixed. Did they fix that one? I don't even know if they fixed that one. Probably not. Contract available, sure. Okay. understand why they don't just put some brightly lit buttons right there.
This guy.
Display info 4. Ava, display info 4. Yeesh. Frames per second.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Ava Impulse 5. Ava Impulse 5. Ava Impulse 5.
Takeoff complete. Landing complete. Online. Bottom fuel is at 100%. Hydrogen fuel is at 100%.
I sure would like my missiles. Nothing, huh?
Welcome. The airdrop for your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Dang it. Need missiles. This is not good. Oh, God. That elevator scooped me up.
Enjoy the rest of your visit.
Hey, monkey.
How you doing?
I'm just trying not to die from elevators.
Well, same old, same old, huh?
Getting the Polaris ready to do some multiplayer stuff later this week, I think. So.
Ooh.
Try and get the crew out on Friday night. Have some fun, right?
Sound like a plan.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking.
Oh, God. Okay, I just got scooped up by the... Wow.
The capsule will be leaving the station.
You're just getting needed all over.
Careful.
Step back from the yellow line. much of the new patch?
I've played at it. Yeah, I finally did get get it all done, so it's been interesting. Maspria and Rotro and one of their buddies, RC, grouped up a couple different times to try to get it done. So.
Yeah, I hear the desync is real bad.
Oh yeah. You get to some of them and they'll just be brain dead, and then all of a sudden, hey, let's do something. Shoot on the protector. Yeah, everybody just bounce on and then that one fails.
Mm-hmm.
How's life treating you?
Yeah, and earlier today we were finishing out the Jort missions, the Hakro stuff at the AST facility, to the power supply thing. So now the other ones are opened up. So
That's good.
Good purchase. Smart buy.
should have seen his face. Looked like he'd swallowed a bug. Thought he was gonna cry.
Hey.
Hello.
9.
Station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Okay, it didn't try and magic me out.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule.
Trying an experiment.
Okay. What you experimenting with?
I'm seeing if I just put one missile in each of my missile bays for the F7, if that's enough for it to recognize that it needs to fill up the rest. when I try and rearm.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, here's the test. Let's see what happens. Yeah, restock just says 30. And repair, like, didn't see... I don't get it. I did all these before. It probably just didn't take.
If you did it right before you logged out, it won't take. It seems
Well,
like it's like taking 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, I did it and then stored it, and then went shopping, and it didn't take. So...
interesting.
And I have 2 Dominators, and that's it.
All systems offline.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
It didn't work the way I wanted to, so I'm just gonna load them up regular like.
Your vehicle has been delivered to please visit us again. Goodbye.
So just as we were finishing up breakfast this morning around the campfire, a super bright orange scarlet tanager showed up and landed in a tree right by our camp. This is really cool.
Entering airspace. All systems online.
Ava Impulse 5.
Takeoff complete. All systems offline.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Our dog's being all whiny now that we're back home. Misses the Great White North, I guess.
Yeah, they do kind of get clean once you get back from vacation. Nothing like getting kicked out of the game.
Oh no.
Hey, bro.
Was he saying hi on, dang it, I bet you my the social media thing isn't working properly. Yep. Mexico and England, nice.
Hey, Miss Bria.
Hey, Mikey.
Yes. How's it going?
Yeah. How'd like you survived the trip?
Oh yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, it rained a little too much during parts of the week, but you know, that's weather for you.
That's weather, yeah. Well, it's good to have you back.
And you know, I kind of missed it already. It's weird. It's so weird. You know, you miss home while you're camping, and you miss camping while you're home. I guess that's yeah. But no, it was great. I mean, we had like some torrential rains a couple of times, and the tent and the gazebo held up great. So
you guys were really like almost primitive camping.
yeah. Yeah, just like you know, like old-timey camping, but with solar panels.
Yeah. Nice.
But it was the first night. It was so high. It was ridiculous. The first 3 days were all, you know, like in the 90s, and at night there was like zero breeze.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So the tent just stayed hot.
Yeah, they make these things. I tell you, last time I went primitive camping was probably, I don't know, 25 years ago. And I decided pretty much after that, it's like, okay, going primitive camping with your family is not an option anymore.
I looked up on, because I have a couple of these, you know, battery-powered vans already. We didn't have any with us. So I ordered two. See, this is why it's not old time anymore. I ordered two at Walmart. You know, there's a Walmart about 20 miles away.
Yeah.
That, you know, we pick up groceries and stuff at, you know, in the middle of the week. And so we picked up two of those battery-powered vans and hooked them up to charge on our on our solar charger and stuff, and you know, just pointed them to it's a giant bell tent.
Okay. Okay.
So it's just a little bit over 11 feet tall.
Oh, wow.
And it has some vents up at the top. So, you know, we just pointed the fans up, and it just drew air in through the windows and the door, and really made a big, you know, even though there wasn't a breeze outside, there was a breeze, you know, going over
through
everyone, through. And so that really made a big difference. I was glad we managed to do that.
Well, glad you survived. I'll tell you what, it kind of brings you back to the basics in life when you can go, but you know, semi-primitive, not going completely extreme like I would.
Yeah.
I did it.
But then we cooked over the fire every day.
Nice. Very nice.
Agent Carter made buckboard bacon, homemade.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me that recipe, or explain to me what it is.
Yeah, you know, I'll have her post it for all you meat lovers that like to smoke.
Yeah.
But basically, she took it was a really large pork butt.
Oh.
So we cut it in half. But take a pork butt and you cure it for however long you have to. You know, the size depends a little bit on how long you have to cure it for, right? So I think she cured it for 14 days. And then she smoked it. Then she sliced it, and then we fried it on the flat top frying pan thing that we got for the fire. And oh boy, was it was so good. Ho, ho, ho.
Wow. I might have to try that. I watched this video one time, and you know how they used to age and cure ham in like
just like salt.
Yeah, just like salt. Hang it up to let it dry out. Yeah, and it could mold. It could look just crazy, but when you cut down through it, it's like gold.
Yeah, and you could keep it for years.
For years, yeah. And it's kind of funny. I kind of like that kind of recipe type where it gets back to the old age of how the frontiersmen, how and women and children and how they survived. They probably would survive a lot longer because they ate more natural. But it's just we didn't have the medicine other times for disease control. But good Lord, their food that they prepared was all natural type foods. So yeah, great. Well, glad to see you back. Omaki tried to get us killed today, but he's
just throw him under the bus.
He gets some of us killed. He led us into the depths of horror, as Omaki would. But it was all good fun.
Well, if you don't know by now, it's your own damn fault.
There you go. There you go.
It was all good fun. How are you? Have you started the Xeno threat portion just to kind of knock it out?
No. I was just getting on for an hour or so tonight, just to load up the Polaris a little bit and say hi if anyone that's around. So
when you get ready to do it, just randomly people are doing the 4 million one. It's not like everybody's jumped out, and I think it's segmented. It's like depending upon where you pick it up, like Crusader, Hurston, or New Babbage area. It just depends on who's out and who's doing it. I don't think because there's no instant reward because it's all patterns. There's not as many people that are out doing it, but I've learned a couple of ways to defeat that ship. But the 4,000 mission that is 88K, it's just 3 Gladius.
That's it?
It's just 3 Gladius. They're quick, and it's frustrating sometimes because you'll drive in and they're already on top of him, and you know he's screaming. He'll be at 95%. Next thing you know, he's at 0. But it just depends.
It's because it's a protection mission, yeah.
Yeah, and it's different ships. Sometimes it's an Ataki thing. Sometimes it's a Stinger. It's just it's different missions. But done in group, man, we can complete that for you or help you go through that in less than half a day, if anything, a couple of hours, easy.
Yeah. Hopefully tomorrow I will
Your vehicle has
hop on after work and start working through that. And then on Friday, Agent Carter and my daughter are gonna get on, and we're gonna have some adventures in the Polaris. So I'll throw up a calendar invite for that.
We really should do Rock Breaker at some point. Get it done tonight.
I was gonna try a QV. Just
that'd be fun.
Yeah. Because Amelia she looked at me and she's like, "Yes, I just want to shoot guys with a gun."
Just off the old block.
Yeah. So
Sounds great.
I was like, we'll try a QV Station 1 and see how that goes, and then maybe if there's time, go do another shoot 'em up one in the Polaris or something like that. But we'll go have some fun.
That sounds good.
With the team.
Well, there's a ton of them. There's a ton of them out there.
Yeah. Hopefully the servers treat everyone well, but I'm not really expecting it. So it's just a lot of desync.
That's the thing, and Amaki can confirm that. There were sometimes, well, you've seen it, they jump 2 kilometers away from you, right out in front of you.
Yeah.
You trained on them, and boom, they just disappear. In that one mission, though, I try what I do. I don't know if it helps. It seems to stun them. Don't get me wrong. I don't know how that works, but I come in and I immediately switch to missiles, and I lock up as many as I can, the first 2. And I put missiles on them. And most of the times, if they're EMs, they hit. And it seems like they back away from the protectee, and they just somehow or another just kind of get stunned out for a little bit.
Interesting.
And by then, I'm closed in to grab anything else that's attacking it. And then there's those times where you come in and it's just like a smorgasbord. You just turn on them and just shoot them because they're not moving.
Yeah, right. It seems to take a long time for them to wake up. And
somebody's shooting at me.
Yeah, it's like we're all gonna suck at dogfighting after all this. When they finally get the servers running at more than 8 frames per second, and the AI is not dead, we're all just gonna die immediately.
I already do that, so it's gonna be really fun for me.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, I still run into asteroids while I'm running around killing brain dead guys, but
Yeah, I don't think there's a training course and stuff with some hidden black asteroids. I mean, most of the time I've hit them, it's like I never saw it. It was like this big black mass of what's that shadow?
Crap. Yeah. Well, did I post? I can't remember if I posted it or not. In maybe I didn't. So I saw last week, like everyone started doing this reclaimer thing. Have you guys seen this? Where they go in with disruptors.
Okay.
They take down like an Idris. I mean, it could be any big ship. They take down the shields. They shut down the ship with the disruptors, and then they just come in with the reclaimer and eat it in like 16 seconds.
I haven't seen that. I have seen the. That's what a lot of folks have been, and I've been trying, and I've actually helped succeed. It was me and one other guy the other night that did one of the Xenothreat missions. It was a Polaris. No, it was a Perseus, and I was in the Stinger, and I had switched my guns out to deadbolts and the distortion cannons, and he took down the back shields or whatever shields he could, and I went in and just disrupted everything. And then we boarded the sucker, and it was a bigger fight than I expected.
Yeah, there's a ton of guys on those.
Yeah, and he just killed the pilot, and mission done. But it was.
Well, you can do the same thing, but just have someone with a reclaimer that just as soon as it's disrupted, it just goes up
just
there
eat
and eats it. So and it's over with.
It's kind of the same thing that we've been doing with salvage missions, where we don't really go strip the ship, and to complete the mission you just eat it. Yeah.
So and I mean, it got me thinking all kinds of ideas, because I personally don't think that's an exploit. I think that is all working as intended. I mean, right? Well, the ship is turned off. It has no shields.
Absolutely.
You can munch it.
You can absolutely fracture it, and it's disintegrated. Actually, fracturing it is the portion that kills it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you fracture it, and it's over. This seems like intended, gameplay as intended. So, I just thought it would be fun at some point to try that in the next couple of weeks.
Well, I'll pull out my reclaimer, and we go and do what we need to do.
Yep. Yeah. So there's that. And it works against players too. I'm just saying. Right? Someone's gotta, someone's any solo Idris is very, very susceptible to this, right? Because what are they gonna do? You get a F7A on your tail, or an F8 with all disruptors. You're gonna be toast.
I happen to have a set of those. I don't remember how I got them, other than I own the ships. They're 400. I think they're 400 and something alpha damage. What does it call them? God dang it! What is the name?
Are they? They're like the disruptor shotgun ones or something?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
So it's ones that I have. I'm looking at them right now. I'm trying to find them. The Salvation Distortion Scatterguns.
Scatterguns, yeah.
They are 480 alpha EUC. And their speed is decent, range is decent, but I think they're the highest ones you can have, at least as far as distortions. But they work. I guarantee they work, because I've been using them.
Sweet. Yeah. So next week I wanna experiment with that. Get a few people together and try it out. I think it'd be hilarious. And then at some point too, because the Polaris torpedoes don't work at all right now. And the torpedoes are less expensive than they used to be, but they're still kind of pricey to fully up it. So if they ever do that again, I say we just go out and do a bunch of ghillie number 8s and just disrupt the Polaris, board it, and take all its torpedoes, and munch it.
That's a lot of people keep hearing people complain and say that construction material is not worth it, but I've been selling it. and I don't find it not profitable. I mean, anything that you get for free, I consider profitable.
Sure.
And I think, where is it that I was selling it? Let's see, for right now, I mean, it's 13K, 12K minimum, 12.8K minimum. And that's a Port Tressler. And there's RKL3, I mean, there's a ton of them before it drops below 12K. And, you know, you just have to process it. And I made the mistake the other day. I went in and I mistakenly chose the wrong processing because some of the processors are incorrect in what they tell you as far as the yield.
Okay.
So look at the yield numbers before you punch the, you know, high yield, low, whatever. Just look at the yield numbers on the quote before you decide what you're going to do, because it's kind of it's incorrect still at times. But I've made I made a good amount of money right so far just doing it in the one or two cells that I've had on it. And I didn't even have to use a reclaimer. I just went out and crunched everything with the moth. Still, you know, took all the parts off the ship first, and used it as the. And then dismantled all of the greasium off of all of the parts that had a greasium, and sold it.
Clean off the bone. Cool. Well, I'm gonna hop off for tonight, but I'm definitely gonna be on tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have some adventures, and it won't be too bad in the middle of the week with desync. But I can already tell the server is like it's doing. Yeah. It was already doing weird things with my ship config and stuff. So.
Combat and stuff. It's been challenged pretty much throughout the day. We just kind of been working through it. But Abaki, have you been doing any mining at all?
No, not yet. I need to start start figuring out some blueprints and stuff.
Yeah, same here. That's
I've been too
out.
scared, but that's the next ship I was going to buy. I was going to buy a mole. And I was thinking about getting the RSI Salvation to park in the Polaris to, you know, get my own scrap and stuff.
Well, either that or you just tell me what you need. If you want to get some scrap, I'll go out and salvage stuff during the day. Turn it over to you. I'm not... You know, how much is it, like, on average, if you were to fill up your ships that you normally go out and do combat with? How much RMC are you having to purchase?
I'd have to go back and look at what I was trying to do, but when I had it, you know, fairly loaded up with stuff, it was about like 750 or 800,000, and at least half of that was for repairing. So that, you know.
As far as SCUs, do you have an estimate of what you remember, kind of, sort of, as to what you needed?
32.
I was doing, I was doing like 232s of repair, and then 16s of ammo for various sizes and things like that. So and I haven't. I think they still need to adjust some of that stuff, but and it really wasn't working. And the other thing that I decided too was it's not worth putting fuel on there because you could just call for a refuel.
Roger. Yeah.
So
still working on the rebalance of the QT drives. And so far in the PTU, they moved everything. I don't know if you kept up with it, but no, you've been out. But they moved a lot of the stuff that's in 4.9 back to 4.10. A lot of that being the QT drive.
Yeah, because
they
only did like half of the balance for the. I guess they're trying to rebalance how much fuel you carry, and so that refueling works properly again. Because they changed all that when Pyro came out, and they gave everyone a ton of extra fuel.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I guess that this is what drives me crazy sometimes with CIG, right? So people are like noticing that, hey, you know, they just like totally screwed over every ship, and some of them like ridiculously so, like the Polaris and a few other ships that, you know, I think the Carrack, everyone was like, hey, the Carrack is supposed to be an exploration ship, and it can't go anywhere. And then, you know, other ships were, you know, had ridiculous, it was just kind of silly the way that they were doing it.
Yeah.
But they
it's
also
like the Raylan, they pushed it back to like 1.8. Now they moved it back to 4 point something or whatever. Yeah.
But they also had done that without changing the fuel economy.
Right.
And I'm like, what is the point? Like, why would you do it halfway like that? You're just asking for people to get the torches and the pitchforks. Like, that's just a dumb change. It's dumb. It was dumb. And they could have avoided the whole thing by saying, we are adjusting this. This is our plan. Because, you know, I heard there are people freaking out about it. And I'm like, yeah, this sounds really dumb, but we don't have all the context here. You know, and if they would just tell us what the context is, then maybe we could make sense of it, which they finally did, but it was like 2 weeks.
They kind of puts you in the dark with this big shadow of what they're doing. I kind of already knew in the background, this can't survive. I mean, you buy a cargo ship that's supposed to be equivalent to a C2, and it can only go as far as a light fighter or a medium fighter, and medium fighters could go further. I was like, it's ridiculous. And we know it, but you know, and it's like they're of course they're not that stupid, but they still did stupid things around it with the communication. And you know, if they had just said, this is what we're doing, and we're rebalancing it so that, you know, you could actually refill stuff with the new Starlight properly and things like that. But then when they said that, then everyone was just like, but the biggest problem is the hydrogen fuel. And you're not even not the quantum fuel.
You're not fixing anything by doing this. Why aren't you doing the hydrogen fuel first? And then that's when they're like, yeah, we should just do this all at once. And everyone's like, yes, you should. Like, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because it does make it seem like they don't really seem to understand the game when they do stuff like that.
I think they're trolling us.
So, but, you know, especially now when, you know, 4.8's been so bad, like they got out their communication game, because the pitchforks and the torches are never really out of everyone's hands right now. They just hold them lower. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna get going. But it was great talking to you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.